Good morning, students. I hope you people are doing all good. I welcome you today in the civics class, and the chapter we will start is chapter number 22, Unpacking Gender. Students, the word gender here refers to the different kinds of attitudes, behaviors that are attached to the roles of males and females by the society. The way each society sees what a man is and a woman is and what their different roles and responsibilities are, it is called gender. Unpacking gender here means in this chapter we will unpack or open up and unfold and see what all discrimination is happening in our society between boys and girls. On the outside, if we see, we find that there is gender equality, but there is a lot of discrimination happening in the society between boys and girls. Chapter we will see different typical gender roles of boys and girls which are determined by the society, by our culture, and we will also discuss different inequalities existing between the rural and the urban women and the pressure they are living in. We will also see how education and awareness can change the condition of women and give them their rightful place in the society. In today's modern world, gender equality is urgently needed so that both boys and girls develop their personalities. So students, now let us start with our chapter. So students, the topic which we will cover today is the roles of boys and girls and society and stereotyping. The learning outcomes for the same are the students will be able to state the meaning of the term gender. Gender here means difference between boys and girls, and that difference is prescribed by the society and our culture. Different values and attitudes, behaviors are attached to the roles of boys and girls by our society. Our second learning outcome is the students will be able to describe the stereotypical gender roles of boys and girls. Stereotyping here means when the society has set ideas in their minds about the specific roles that the girls and boys are supposed to play when they grow up into women and men. What will be the stereotypical gender roles for boys and girls? Like boys को बोला जाता है कि boys don't cry and they are given guns and cars to play with, और girls को dolls और play houses के साथ encourage किया जाता है खेलने के लिए. So these are the typical roles which are ingrained, which are told by the society for the boys and girls. So our next learning outcome is you will be able to explain the impact of stereotyping in the society. Here we will see the idea of stereotyping results in negativity. उससे और ज़्यादा discrimination फैलती है society में, and it hampers, it stops the growth of both boys and girls. So students, let us start with our chapter. But before that, I want you to have a look at one advertisement on gender equality.
Boys don't play with dolls.
Girls don't like us. क्या लड़कियों जैसा रो रहा है?
Oh my god, it's a girl!
Yes, I'm a girl.
And yes, I am a boy.
और हाँ, कभी कभी अब सबके लिए ये मानना काफी डिफिकल्ट होता है
कि मुझे भी रोना आता है,
कि कार्स मुझे भी अच्छी लग सकती है,
और पिंक हम दोनों का फेवरेट कलर हो सकता है. चिल माँ, it's just a color.
and you know, we can both love sports. चाहे जितनी भी बार गिरे.
घर का काम मैं भी सीख सकता हूँ.
सिर्फ मैं नहीं. कभी ये भी मानना बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है
कि हम दोनों सेम ड्रीम देख सकते हैं.
हवा में ऊंचा उड़ने का ड्रीम,
या जमीन पर ठुमकने का ड्रीम,
सुपर हीरो बनने का ड्रीम.
स्टाइल से जीने का ड्रीम.
ड्रीम तो ड्रीम होता है ना. हम एक दूसरे से जीत सकते हैं,
हम एक दूसरे से हार सकते हैं.
But Ma, Pa,
We are not here to win or lose.
we are here to live as an equal generation.
So when you're making the rules,
Please same rules बनाना.
हम दोनों के लिए.
raise us,
Not the way you were raised.
but the way we were born. Equal.
You all enjoyed this ad. And for a better tomorrow, it is important that boys and girls are given equal freedom, equal opportunities, and are treated equally. Now, let us start with our chapter. So, students, what is meant by the term gender? Children, as you very well know, that the opposite of boy is girl, father, mother, son, daughter, uncle, aunt. So, all the females are associated with being feminine, and the males are associated with masculine. The way each society sees what a man is and a woman is and what their different roles and responsibilities are, it's called gender. It is our society and our culture, our family, which determines who we are, what we will become, and where we can and cannot go. Children, हर कल्चर में, हर सोसाइटी में मेल्स एंड फीमेल्स को, वुमेन एंड मैन को डिफरेंटली उनको वैल्यू किया जाता है. इट इज़ डिफरेंट इन एवरी सोसाइटी. सो जेंडर मीन्स द डिफरेंट वैल्यूज, एटीट्यूड्स एंड बिहेवियर्स that are attached to the roles of males and females by different societies and cultural groups. For example, हम ले सकते हैं कि वुमेन को हमेशा कुक करते हुए दिखाया जाता है. Men can only fix cars or men can only fly aeroplanes. So our views of our females and males is formed from what we hear from people in the society or from people around us. So now students, you will be able to state the meaning of the term gender. And our first learning outcome has been achieved. Students, there are stereotypical gender roles assigned to boys and girls in the society. These roles are taught during childhood. By the age of 3, children tend to be aware of their gender. Stereotypical thinking means when society or people have set ideas and set roles about boys and girls in the society, and they are treated accordingly. In a stereotyping society, clear difference is made between boys and girls, and this begins at a very young age. The difference is made between the things they play with, and it is a way of telling the kind of profession boys and girls will choose when they grow up. Like women are considered to be fit for only doing household work, and men are seen as the earner for the family. So this type of stereotyping notion and idea is not always true about people and situations. Like for example, boys are always dressed in blue and the girls in pink color, and males are supposed to be tough and females are weak, and these are the wrong stereotypical ideas which the society and the family and the people around us they tell us. So there is a difference in the way the society expects girls and boys to dress up. Boys can wear shorts, while the girls, if wear shorts, they are looked upon in a wrong way. So this is not true in every society and every family. It happens only in some societies. The boys are told that they cannot cry, they should not cry, and their playthings are cars, balls, and guns. They are encouraged to play outside the house, and the girls are given doll houses to play with. They are not allowed to go out and play in some families and in some societies. In some families and societies, boys are allowed to go out and play, while parents are more protective about the girls. They are discouraged to have an active social life, and girls are expected to help out with the household chores, and while boys are expected to bring things from outside if needed, like going to the local grocery store. They are not stopped from going outside. The girls are taught to be soft and obedient. The boys are told to be tough and strong. There's difference in the way they play with their games, and the way of speech, the way they speak, and the other aspects of culture. Students, at times in some societies, in some families, the boys are told it is okay even if they do something mischievous. It is okay for them to be troublesome and naughty. And girls, on the other hand, are expected to be more obedient and submissive. As they grow older, the boys are given the freedom and the girls are not given that much of freedom. But it happens in only some societies, in some families. It's not happening everywhere. Students, here we can see the girls are repeatedly told in the families not to play so rough. A little girl should be nice. It is not how a little girl plays. Little girls should not be dirty. And the boys are repeatedly told that they should not show their emotions. They should not be crying. They should not be. They should act very coolly, and they should be a tough boy. All these differences also affect the choice of subjects and the career chosen by boys and girls. Children, in some societies, girls are not allowed to voice their opinions, and in some societies, if anybody tries to favors them, then he is not appreciated and criticized. So now, students, you will be able to describe the stereotypical gender roles of boys and girls, and we have achieved our second learning outcome. Now, students, what does stereotyping generally creates? The idea of stereotyping is generally negative. It creates discrimination. It brings inequality in the society, encourages prejudice. It is full of irrationality, and it stops progress and individual thought. We already know that this stereotyping is a wrong attitude in the society. It is not a wise thinking, and it is with this inequality around us. Some people think that if the girls are given equal freedom, they will move ahead in life, which is a wrong thinking, and it should not be happening in our societies. As we saw in the ad shown earlier, all boys and girls need equal freedom, equal opportunities to grow in life. So now, students, we have achieved our third learning outcome, and that is you will be able to explain the impact of stereotyping in the society. Children, with education, the efforts are done in the modern day world to create a free, democratic, and rational society where there is social, economic, and political equality, and men and women should be treated equally. Now, students, we have seen that the society determines the behavioral differences between males and females, and the stereotyping of gender roles may be different from culture to culture. It's not the same everywhere. Now, read the chapter very carefully and solve one Google form sent to you.